From the Xfinity Studios at WVON. We're your original social media. You're listening to Night Blues with Sir Henry Cheatham on 1690, The Talk of Chicago.
Every Saturday night, about sundown, country people in wagons coming from miles around, drinking cold liquor from a mason foot jar. Early man did took it looking at catfishing homemade brew. I got me some butter beans. Butter beans and chicken and stew. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. I get in my train. And as long as I'm able, gonna do the same thing again. My head gets so bad, but it don't change. I'll be so tore down, I don't even know my name. Big feet, y'all. Big feet and barbecue. Good old catfish and homemade brew. Gotta have some homemade. I got me some butter beans. Butter beans and chicken stew. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Monday morning. Monday. Get your damn floor. Monday. Tuesday. I got a milk cow. Y'all know about that on me. Got a milk cow now. Wednesday. I got a walk the dog. Talking about Wednesday. Thursday. I got a slaughter hog and I ain't even shaved by it. I said Thursday. Friday. Girls, what's the sixth day of the week? Friday. Well, Friday. Now when it's done, realize one more night before Saturday come. Good big dog. Big feet and barbecue. Good old catfish and homemade brew. Gotta have some homemade. Got me some butter beans. Butter beans and chicken and stew. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday. All night long. Every Sunday morning. Every Saturday. Going strong. Yes, I do. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday. I know we gonna lock the door. Good. Every Saturday. All night long. Saturday night. Every Saturday. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday. Let yourself go. 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 Every Saturday. Saturday night. Every Saturday. All right.
It's a dog day in our nation.
Hey, welcome to Classic Blues and R&B here on AM 1690 WVON. Sir Henry Cheatham here along with my man, Brother Titus.
Man, you forgot my name already, huh?
No. I thought you were going to play that Doc Cut.
Oh, it was, that was a mistake on me. I played the wrong one. But
no, that was a good cut. I mean, this is the weekend of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday was yesterday. And here on Classic Blues, as we always try to do, we try to be up to date and make sure that we come in here every Saturday night to do something worthy of our time and your time of listening to us. Sir Henry Cheatham here will be with you until 2 a.m. playing for you nothing but the best in American music. I'm going to say good evening to you and welcome to Classic Blues and R&B. Here we play real music, real blues, rhythm and blues and soul music, all right here. And we serve our beer good and cold, and all the rest of that good stuff, our barbecue, all of that is good stuff right here on AM 1690 WVON on Classic Blues and R&B. We're streaming live on the internet at WVON.AM. Take us there. And at iHeartRadio. Hopefully, we'll be getting up on Ustream after a few minutes here. I think we're going to have that up and running. And you can see us in Technicolor, live and in color. WVON always like for you to get social by going to Facebook.com/WVON 1690. At Twitter, follow us at WVON 1690. And on Instagram at WVON 1690. Do that. You can always text WVON to 88474. Excuse me, and you'll get everything that we have to offer you right there. The text alert and all that other stuff, you can get it right there. By texting 88474 WVON. Text WVON to that, You can always get us in the studio at 773-591-1690. And we're going to be here with you for a while. How you doing, Titus? Guess he's on the other part.
I'm doing well. How you doing, Sir Henry?
Right.
How was your week?
The week is excellent, always excellent. I'm here to talk trash to you. So that's all good,
Well, it's always good when you're with me.
Yeah, it's getting a little frigid outside. Spring has sprung. The other day I came outside, it looked like the spring thaw was going on.
Man, it felt great the last couple of days.
Yeah, snow was dripping all off the house, the water and all that. I said, dog. I understand we go back in the deep freeze again tomorrow, though. I think we're supposed to get up no more than about 8 degrees or something.
Oh, why you tell me that?
Well, I didn't tell you. They told me that. And you notice I said, I think. T-H-I-N-K. I didn't say I know. Well, I said, hi, and welcome to the show, folks. This is the day after Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.'s 87th birthday. He was born 15 January 1929. Dr. King was assassinated at the age of 39 on April 4th, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee. By using that name, Memphis, it's interesting to me anyway, that Dr. King spoke of the mountaintop in his final speech in the city of Memphis, Tennessee. And, Memphis is also a place in Egypt, And I want to say farewell to that guy, Otis Clay. He has left us, and he is transitioned, and he had his service today at Liberty Baptist Church. As we get here to get things rolling along, I think what we're going to do. I'm going to change the playlist. I want you to move number 17. I think it's 17. We'll send that out to Linnell and his wife. It's, which one is it? I tell you what, it's the Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, number 31. I'm sorry about that. Move it up. We're going to kick the program off with that for them, as they ride home in their in the comfort of their car, and they're out there, still looking at each other nice and sweet. He knows what his purpose is now, and she knows what her purpose.
I finally figured my purpose out too, Linnell. So, my purpose is to be here on Saturday night and do my thing, you know. All right, are you listening? Okay, he's ready to do it. Here you go. This is a village, a cottage. You call it a village, a cottage in the grill. All here on Classic Blues and R&B on AM 1690, WVON. Tell you what I want to do, too, before I do that. I'm going to say hi to my man Homer Brown over there in Gary, Indiana, one of my homeboys. My man Solomon out there in Denver, Colorado. And his sister, Miss Beverly, out in Los Angeles. And a bunch of my brother down in Jackson, you know. So I want to say hi to you guys and girls. I want to say hello to Felicia out there. How you doing, Miss Felicia? I hope you're listening. Get a chance to check us out. She says she gets up early on Sunday morning. But anyway, you can always check us out on YouTube, folks. You can always download our program on YouTube. Go to Henry C. and check out all of our programs, old and new. We also got a Classic Blues page on Google+. Here we go on Classic Blues and R&B. Going out for Linnell Harris and his lovely bride.
I realize I love you still. Love you.
If you're gonna love me, woman, you love me with a thrill. 'Cause if you don't, I believe your sister will. Will you love me with a feeling? Will you love me with a feeling, girl? The cops took her in, but that woman didn't need no bail. She shook her money maker for the judge, and the judge put the cops in jail. Will you love me with a feeling? Will you love me with a feeling, girl? You don't have to love it all. Yeah. All you big leg women, keep your dresses down. I know you got something under there. Will make a bulldog kiss a hound. You love me with a feeling. Will you love me with a feeling? Love me with a feeling, girl. You don't have to love it all. One leg in the east and one leg in the west, and me in the center, trying to do my best. Will you love me with a feeling? Will you love me with a feeling, girl? Afraid now, girl. Clarence ain't gonna do you no harm. It ain't so big and round, but it's 16 inches long. Will you love me with a feeling? Will you love me with a feeling, girl? Another one leg upside the wall. She said, take your time, Clarence. I want you to have it all. Come on, love me with a feeling. Will you love me with a feeling, girl? Love me with a feeling. You don't have to love it all. Yeah. I want to sing one more verse. You told me you were a virgin, girl, and you look mighty clean. I know it's gonna get real tight, baby, so I brought some Vaseline. Will you love me with a feeling? Will you love me with a feeling? Love me with a feeling. You don't have to love it all. Yeah.
Darling, you made me change my mind. Can't go no further because you got me chained and bound. Taller than the tallest pine, sweeter than a grape on the vine. Can't go no further because you got me chained and bound. So glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad. Oh, I don't have to worry no more. Oh, man, man, man. Baby, somebody. What kind of life is this that I'm a living? Oh, Lord, what kind of love is this you're trying to give me? I feel like standing up and telling the world I'm changed to your love. Darling, oh, don't break this little heart of mine. There's no greater love than this love of yours and mine. Whoa. You walk with your head in the sky. Darling, don't ever ask me back. I ain't going no further, 'cause you got me chained and bound. Oh, now. So glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad. Lord, I don't have to worry no more. Oh, she got me chained to her love. I don't want to be taken away. Oh, I'm chained in a little bound. I'm chained to your love. I don't want to be taken away. Ooh, just a little bit of salt. Just a little bit salt tonight. Please, somebody take your hand and slap some sense in me. Open my eyes, 'cause I'm too blind to see. I've got this woman, she's messing my mind around. She knows that I love her, but still she's trying to put me down. I know I'm just a fool, someone she can use, but I can't help myself. Ooh, no, I can't help myself. Ooh. Now listen, baby. Oh, I know I'm just your fool, but I love you. one that don't love you. Oh yeah, though you've been abused, misused and confused. That's how it is when you're in love. I know that's how it is now. You keep on being abused. You keep on being misused now. That's how it is. It ain't a doggone thing you can do. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, somebody please stop some sense in me, 'cause I'm too blind. I love you, I'm too blind. I just can't see. I know something is wrong. Oh, but I can't see it now. I just can't see it. Standing here, when it's 20 vision. Oh, but I'm just too blind to see. Mama told me, my father told me, that something is wrong. Oh, but I can't see it. I just can't see it.
Woke up early one morning, saw the devil playing his hand. Woke up early one morning, saw the devil playing his hand. You know he wrecked my life just like a hurricane. When you're playing with the devil, don't you know you're playing a losing hand? When you're playing with the devil, don't you know you're playing a losing hand? 'Cause cheating is all that devil understands. Please, Mr. Devil, go back where you belong. Please, Mr. Devil, go back where you belong. Get out of my life and leave poor me alone. I made one mistake. I thought the devil would stop by here. Believe me when I tell you, the devil is everywhere. Woke up early one morning, saw the devil playing his hand. You know he wrecked my life just like a hurricane.
You are my happiness. Please, darling, say you do. For all my love belongs to you. That's why I want you to know I could never let you go. Our love was meant to be. It would be oh so thrilling to know that you are willing to spend your life with me. So make your answer yes. You are my happiness. Please, darling, say you do. For all my love belongs to you.
All right, here we go. Here on Classic Blues and R&B, just heard Little Willie John. All of my love belongs to you. It's one of my favorite things. You know, I used to sing a little bit, Titus. Yeah, Titus. You know, I used to sing pretty good. The girls and guys said, the girls, you know.
You sure stopping the doo-wopping?
I said I was singing. Yeah.
Trying to make you even better, you know. I'm trying.
I got to be a doo-wopper to be better, huh?
No. Just you get the ladies going that way.
I mean, you know, Little Willie John was not doo-wop. He was just good. He lived a hell of a life, though. I understand. You know, he ended up getting killed in prison out there in Washington State. But he was a hell of a talent. And you heard Shamika Copeland, The Devil's Hand. And Otis Clay, That's How It Is. Otis Redding, Chained and Bound. And Clarence Carter, Love Me With a Blasted Feeling. The girl told him that she was one thing. Clarence Carter's a mess, you know. Got a great singer, though. And you heard Tyrone Taylor, that went out for Linnell and his wife, Robin. I think it's Robin. Hell, did I butcher it? Yeah, it is Robin, if I make no mistake. If I do, please, Miss Harris, how's that? Cottage in the Grill. The Grill is a place down there in Jamaica. Those of you who've been there, you know. You hear everybody, you know, when the bombing went off in Paris, everybody was, oh, Parisian. I don't see the flags on Facebook for Burkina Faso, and I don't see the flags for Jakarta, you know. May not been as many people. And the president in his State of the Union the other night, I'm telling you, folks, I know, don't y'all come down here and attack me now. I'm going to say what I do have freedom of speech. I'm an American, I believe. I'm a real American, too. I mean, he kind of flipped it off. You know, yeah, a couple of guys may throw a bomb or something, you know, hurt somebody. Well, what the hell, you know? And at the same time, he's going to get there and talk about how much money. Yeah, we the biggest spending military. There's nothing to brag about, you know. Ask Bin Laden, you know, and all that other crazy stuff. But anyway, that's where we are as a country as we go through all of this craziness, you know. Hell, if Al-Qaeda came up on you, I mean, hell, you know. ISIS or whoever they may be. I mean, it's an issue, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, so, I mean, and then all of a sudden, I see how they beat up on Bush so bad, man, after Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah,
that was a natural disaster, right?
Yes.
Oh, they get to beat up. They beat up, oh, Bush is here, you know. Oh, man, they beat the hell out of it. Now, this damn thing been going on in Michigan for a while.
Yes.
But now, all of a sudden, he's going to send some water up there.
But that's just crazy. I couldn't believe that when I heard it.
Yeah, I mean, what happened to your FEMA? I mean, where were your FEMA 2 or 3 years ago? This ain't nothing new. I mean, this play's been under receivership and all. Let's get back to some great music here on this Dr. Martin Luther King. And as the folks from my parents would say from his generation, Martin Luther King. And white folks are a mess, man. You know what they used to call him when they came to Jackson, when they came in?
No, what they used to call him?
Martin Luther Coon.
Oh,
yeah, man. They used to beat up on people. Dr. King was not loved like they trying to sanitize him today and say, no. I loved him. I cared about him. Yeah. Saw him once in my life, and that was at Medgar Evers' funeral. It's the only time I saw him, in person, But, yeah, I mean, they having these breakfasts and all this crap now, but hey, when he was alive, you see what happened.
Yeah.
They figured out, they plotted. The government of this country, our country, plotted to kill him, and they did. And he wasn't the only one, Medgar Evers and a bunch of others. Malcolm. Here we go. I think we ought to do our thing here. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on AM 1690 on Dr. Martin Luther King's weekend.
Spend your Saturday nights right here on Classic Blues and R&B with Sir Henry Cheatham. On the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
You know the time have come. Oh, for many hit the road again.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. And this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington, in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
I'd like to go into a thing called Ain't No New Thing. It's based on the fact that white people continue to rip off black artists. They continue to steal their material, their styles, the very cultural elements that make the black artist the outstanding artist and master of music that he has been. And it ain't no new thing, to tell the truth, that these things are going on. We point out very expressly the fact that Stanley Crouch comments on his album Ain't No Ambulances for No Niggas Tonight that Chuck Berry was doing like a very heavy thing, a very heavy rock and roll thing, the king of rock and roll, as a matter of fact. But like white people couldn't dig having their daughters go to no shows and cream over no black man wiggling on the stage, so consequently they invented Elvis Presley and let him do it. So we want to get into that, call it Ain't No New Thing, and talk about some people. Cultural rape and no geographical boundaries on white hate, and bizarre, scarcely concealed attempts to eliminate black generators of sun heat feeling. Ain't no new thing to see demon fangs curling out from under squeezed tight, too thin lips and leaping at jugular veins in burning black throats that either blow or sing or cry or scream. Ain't no new thing to see the bubbling envy flashing from the depths of soulless eyes as still another link with God is created. We used to having white people try to rob us. Why don't they try stealing some of this poverty? Ain't no new thing. Anything they can't understand, they try to destroy. Anything they can't understand, they try to control. In 1896, black men picked up brass instruments and began to evoke and conjure, entice and struggle with black spirits. Rhythmic spirits of blues, work songs, gospel songs, freedom songs, and songs of love of Mother Night. Screaming rhythm juju, rhythm voodoo, rhythm black magic. that calls back to lost worlds and lost lifestyles, calling back to lost peace and peace of mind, calling back to Genesis, calling back to the drum, calling back to the drum, calling back to the first song chant that original man created. In 1896, this new spasm was called ass, but the ass would not be kicked. So it was copied in an attempt to control it, and then it was called jazz. We used to having black innovators copied and sent back to us. What about the Osmond Brothers? What about Elvis Presley? What about Tom Jones? We used to having people try to rob us. It ain't no new thing. They use the media to project their jazz idols. Tommy Dorsey and Jimmy Dorsey and Harry James and Benny Goodman, and I suppose someday Lawrence Welk will join that elite group. And then there was sweet Bessie Smith laying on the blood-soaked backseat of that broken-down jalopy with a tattered quilt wrapped around her shoulders, waiting for someone to come to her aid on a rainy Mississippi night, while a white hospital will not accept her right across the street. Ain't no new thing. Fats Navarro screaming through tormenting dreams, frustration ripping at his mind and bowels. Over 100 pounds melted from his frame as he battled that white powder mountain. Ain't no new thing. Cultural rape and no geographical boundaries on white hate hide black musicians away in funky smoke-filled nightclubs, the chitlin' circuit. Saturate their worlds with two-bit punks, washed-out baggy-faced white whores, weasel-faced yellow-skinned junkies, and cutthroat white managers, producers, agents, owners, and on and on and on. We used to having white people try to rob us. Ain't no new thing. We have dug his game. Charlie Parker will live on. John Coltrane will live on. Eric Dolphy will live on. Billie Holiday will live on. Jimi Hendrix and Clifford Brown and Lee Morgan will live on in the sunshine of their accomplishments, the glory of the dimensions that they added to our lives. We declare war on Eric Burden. We discredit the talents of Janis Joplin and Rare Earth. We urge that the next Blue-Eyed Soul group include Melvin Laird, Lyndon Johnson, Nixon, and Spearhead Agnew, and be called As the Stomach Turns. We urge that the album John Wayne Sings the Blues be released. Release the album J. Edgar Hoover sings James Brown. Release the album Wallace and Maddox sing Sam and Dave. Why not? We hear Tony the Tiger saying, right on, Tiger. We heard Nixon talking about power to the people. It ain't no new thing. 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 America is always the same old.
Gil Scott here on Classic Blues and R&B on this Dr. Martin Luther King birthday weekend. You heard him there. He was talking about it ain't no new thing. Ain't nothing new there, Titus. When you listen to that piece there, you get a lot of history there.
Oh, yeah, I was really listening to that in depth.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of history there. Whether you were listening or not.
Oh, no, I was listening.
Oh. Yeah, you heard Dr. King there. He was on his way to Washington, D.C. Wanted to get our check. And hell, we got there. We got ready to get that check. You know what it said, Titus?
What did it say?
Insufficient funds. We still waiting to get our doggone pay. But this new Negro, boy, I wonder about him. What would he do with it? He probably end up going out buying Lexuses and all of the rest.
Oh, yeah, buying all the fancy cars.
They wouldn't do anything. You know, they went to see Star Wars. None of them went to get Disney stock.
Nope.
They go and buy $100, what the hell they call them, Michael Jordans, but nobody get Nike stocks.
Nope.
You know, so what you gonna do, man? You know, as Jim Brown asked my boy Richard Pryor, "What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do?" You know, just I don't know, man. It's yeah, Dr. King got one piece there where he says it's a new day, and I had to find that piece, and I'm trying to think of it. It was it's a good, very good piece. Right. The guy at 39 years of age, man, 87 today. You imagine?
That's a short life, man.
Yeah, short life in prime of your life, as you say. And there was, but he was it's awesome stuff, you know. Excuse me. His writing was very powerful, you know, very powerful. All right, we're going to throw it to news here as we're getting ready to get up out of here. We'll be back following this news break.
Chicago and the voice of the nation is 1690 WVON. Berwick.